Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to SVTV. I'm your host Satoshi, and on this show we'll be defending the one and only, truly genuine Bitcoin. The Bitcoin that Satoshi Nakamoto designed in his white paper as a peer-to-peer electronic cash system for the world. Let's get the disclaimers out of the way. So all the statements that you hear on this show are opinion and must only ever be taken as opinion. They are never to be taken as any form of advice, family, financial, sexual or otherwise. And on that note, let's sit back, relax, have some fun and enjoy the show. Get paid for your content in Bitcoin and set your own fee on Streamanity.
Yeah, I'm not surprised I wasn't asked why I'm convinced Craig is Satoshi. I posted on Reddit. He signed in my presence using the private key from block number one, the very first mined Bitcoin block. On a computer that I'm convinced had not been tampered with, on software I'm convinced that had not been tampered with, a message of my choosing.
At Enchain, we've just funded a number of universities doing, so far, a test up to 1 gigabyte because it validates what we've already done independently. We've tested up to 380 gigabyte blocks. We've tested 1 million transactions a second and transaction sizes up to 20 megabytes. Super complex scripts. Basically ones that can run operating systems. That's all of global commerce times about 50. On top of that, we can have complex scripts. On top of that, we can scale each of those transactions 1,000 times, which effectively means about 1 billion transactions per second, which means we can then have all derivatives, all complex trades. That means high frequency trading. It means everything that happens globally.
Is the market that effectively BSV is going for, is that global e-commerce, which is currently valued at $29 trillion?
No, that's too small.
Buy and sell Bitcoin instantly at bsvgravity.com. And you can now book and pay for your winter holiday at skibsv.com. Alrighty people, it looks like we are live just after 5. Welcome to Satoshi TV, aka Bitcoin SVTV, aka It's Just Bitcoin. Rock and roll. Here we go. So exciting times at the moment. This is why I'm probably doing show after show, because I mean we've got to keep an eye on these figures, people. We've got to keep an eye on these figures. And I'll just look at these quickly, but I can't. Whoa! Look at this! Look at this! What is this? 255 megabytes, 251 megabytes, 215, 255, 255, 253. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks. 6 blocks in a row over 200 megabytes. This is huge. And look, we've got 3 blocks here in a row over 200 megabytes. Just below that as well. This is absolutely massive. Absolutely massive what we're experiencing here. Oh, by the way, today's date is Monday, the 2nd of August 2021. We have already begun. Let's just have a look quickly at the mining profitability. Oh yeah, 58%. I mean, jeepers. How far has the chain grown already with all those massive blocks that have come through? How far are we? 110. Right, I need to screenshot that bad boy on my mobile phone. Let's bring it on. See how we're doing. There we go. Coin dance. Just have to screenshot this because time waits for no man, as they say. 110. Look at that. Look at that. My goodness me. Right, got it. Gonna post that out on Twitter and Twitch. Obviously, there we go. Got it. Saving that bad boy. My goodness. Right, let's have a quick look at the rest of these. Here we go. So, yeah, where are we now on block size? Let's have a look at this in proportion, shall we? Months is what we want. Quarter, 3 months. Look at that, on its way up. New all-time highs. Average block size now 49.5 megabytes. Absolutely huge. Absolutely huge. Let's have a look at the hash rate for SBI crypto. 34%. Yeah, I mean, this is This is the sort of moves I would expect. I would expect to see from miners, as it's miners who are going to move first. They're no longer dollar worshipping; they just want Bitcoin, and I'm expecting them to be, dumping their bags really, but not too fast, because obviously they want value for money. They don't want to tank the market, but yeah, they're going to have to try to offload it somehow, which we will see in just kind of like selling pressure on the way down. Yeah, so like down, obviously downs. Yeah, this we'll keep an eye on that. Oh my goodness me! Keep your eyes peeled, people. Is all I can say on that one. Wow. All right, let's get into some gossip then. Here we go. So business, have we seen these? Look at this. So Israel, a new draft bill seeks reporting for digital currency holdings above 161,000. All right, let's see what's going on here then. So Israel investors who hold more than 200,000 Israeli sheikhs or shekels, which is $61,000 worth of digital currencies, may have to report to the tax agency if a new proposed bill becomes law. The bill is seeking to increase the amount of tax the Israeli government collects from the industry, but several leaders in the space are already up in arms against it. The bill was proposed by the Ministry of Finance and is part of its battle against black capital. It seeks to stamp out money laundering, terrorist financing, and tax evasion in the Middle Eastern country. According to the ministry, digital currencies have provided a new avenue for these illegal practices. Digital coins can be subdivided into small units, transferred relatively easily by electronic means, and are not subject to surveillance or inspection. In these circumstances, virtual currency is a convenient and effective means of concealing income, accumulating undeclared assets, and money laundering, part of the bill stated. Under the new bill, investors who purchase 200,000 shekels or more directly or through someone older than 18 will have to report their holdings with the Israeli tax authorities if they held their digital assets for at least 1 day. The ministry estimates that if the draft bill is approved, it would bring in an additional 30 million shekels, which is $2.9 million in tax. Sorry, $9.2 million in tax. That's not to be sniffed at, is it? Israel's proposed law is similar to a move by South Korea, where the government has been tuning into the digital currency industry for additional taxes as it grapples with an aging population. However, as CoinGeek reported, South Korea has focused on tax evaders. The Israeli digital currency community has been quick to protest the new draft bill. According to one local report, the chair of the Israeli Blockchain Association, Meni Rosenfeld, wrote a letter to the tax agencies this week. In it, he argued that the law will create a central database for digital currency holders that would make them prone to attacks. Well, again, I mean, that's why everything needs to be on the Bitcoin blockchain, so that there is no central database for holders. That's the whole point of Bitcoin, you fool. I bet he's not a BSV, a genuine Bitcoiner, is he? Furthermore, it would bring confusion to the holders, especially with the volatile nature of most digital currencies. According to the organisation's investors, might find themselves due to report their holdings 1 month, but after the prices drop, they may have to report it the next. Those that fail to stay on top of market movements might miss out on some of their assets hitting the threshold and be labelled as tax evaders. In addition, the law is victimising digital currency holders as potential criminals, Rosenfeld added. And Naya Hirschman, yet another top-ranking official at the IBA, also voices concerns regarding the new law. This is a bad proposal that will harm Bitcoin investors and won't add even $1 to tax collection in Israel. We believe that the demand to report crypto assets holding in fiat terms will accidentally turn normative, law-abiding citizens to tax offenders just because they missed a spike in one of their asset holdings, he remarked. Yeah, I mean, again, the law that we have in Britain makes sense, but I mean, rogue governments can impose any laws they want, which are pretty crazy when you think about it, really. Let's have a look at this one. So, UK Bitcoin considers central bank digital currency. All right, let's see what's going on here then. New stories about central bank digital currencies, CBDCs, just keep coming. And this week we learned that the United Kingdom appears poised to jump on the CBDC bandwagon. UK Treasury insiders have confirmed that a task force has been established to explore how the central bank digital currency, which some are dubbing Britcoin, might work. The task force will report its findings to Chancellor Rishi Sunak by the end of the year. According to the sources who leaked the story to a Daily Mail, the plan has greater enthusiasm among Treasury members than it does with bankers. Surprise, surprise. Concerns and enthusiasm. According to the same sources, this is both opposition and enthusiasm for this project within the British government. Some see the obvious benefits of a fully digital currency, faster transfers, the ability for the central bank to distribute helicopter money, reduced frictions and costs for small businesses, and the biggest modernisation of the British financial system in centuries, have some decision makers enthusiastic about the potential of a digital pound sterling. On the other side of the debate, some are concerned that issuing the CBDC could destabilise the economy in various ways. More conservative British bankers are worried about the rapid changes the new digital currency might bring about for increased inflation to eating into retail bank reserves. How would Britcoin work? As this is only at the exploratory stage, details on the project are not readily available. However, we can look at other other recent stories to infer how this CBDC might work. Like most of the CBDCs, it will likely require a digital wallet to store and use. Britain has recently experienced a political row over the potential issuance of vaccine passports, so it's unclear how willing the British public would be to accept a digital wallet if it were to be issued by the UK government. The issuance of any wallet linked to digital IDs could also inflame already simmering political tensions. Again, I think this is why everyone's going to be using Bitcoin, which is BSV. We can also look into the European Union's more developed plan for some ideas to how as to how the British CBDC might work. The EU has made it clear that third countries, which Britain is after Brexit, will be monitored closely for how strict their anti-money laundering and know your customer rules are. As a major trading partner with the EU, it's likely that the UK will need to adopt standards that are in line with the EU's. Therefore, despite potential political opposition, digital wallets will probably have to be linked to digital IDs in some way. Sunak denies CBDC will replace cash. Despite the post-Brexit task force on innovation, growth and regulatory reform calling for a digital pound, the Chancellor denies that the decision has been made. In a recent statement, Sunak dismissed the idea that the digital currency would replace cash. He said that any CBDC would complement cash rather than replace it. Interesting. Yeah. Liking those. Yeah, interesting times ahead. It's all coming, people. It's all coming. In fact, I do love that thumbnail. Might just read from me the rest of it. So Rishi Sunak, no, we're not replacing the cash with Britcoin. People have obviously been asking him about it. This statement will go a long way to easing the fears many have about the implications for privacy and liberty in the age of CBDCs. At least it will do so for those who believe Mr. Sunak. Could Britain become a cashless society? Even before this story about the digital pound, Britain was well on its way to becoming a cashless society. For example, the British Retail Consortium recently reported that there are 10,000 fewer ATMs in the country as compared to 2017 and 3,000 fewer bank branches than in 2015. The COVID-19 pandemic has only sped up the transaction to cashless payments in the country. Trade Association Finance UK reported that cash transactions were down 35% in 2020 alone. A recent survey by Paragon Bank found that 71% of Britons believed that they were moving towards a cashless society, and 1 in 3 believed they'd be living in a cashless society within 5 years. The march towards CBDCs continues. The trend is clear the trend is clear all across the globe. For better or worse, we are rapidly moving towards a cashless world, and all that entails as the UK's biggest trading partners move to embrace CBDCs and digital IDs. There's no denying that it will follow. Sunak may claim the decision hasn't yet been made, but it's likely just political theatre. Any country that wants to remain relevant will have to innovate and embrace change. No doubt this topic will continue to engender vigorous debate. Still, CBDCs now seem inevitable, and the strict KYC and AML regulations with digital IDs will almost certainly follow. The BSV Enterprise blockchain has been planning for this scenario from day one. Yeah, I mean, every currency will have to be on top of the Bitcoin blockchain. Every single one. All their transactions. It's going to be fascinating to see them bend the knee eventually, because that's what's going to happen. All right. Let's see if there was anything else. Joshua Hensley saw this one. This caught my eye. Let's see what this is all about. So Joshua Hensley offers update on educating BSV community and why we must keep building. One of the more widely known personalities in the BSV blockchain community, Joshua Hensley, has been educating, critiquing and drawing attention to some of the most innovative projects in the space. On his YouTube channel, Hensley recently offered an update on his content strategy, what he's been up to and what his fans can expect from him in the near future. On his YouTube channel, Hensley has been taking a deep dive into some of the projects making waves in the BSV world, breaking them down for viewers to understand and exploring the value they offer. While he will still produce such content, Hensley says he plans to branch out into other forms of content that he believes will resonate even better with the community. He says, quote here, "I'll do more videos that will still be educational, but not coding tutorials. They'll be like what's going on with X in BSV, or X things in BSV that are X. I think this will be really interesting. I don't see anyone else doing that." According to Hensley, it's only a matter of time before the BSV space starts experiencing the upside that he has eluded it. Currently, especially with the price getting battered, it may not seem easy to believe, he noted, but there is light at the end of the tunnel. But for us to take BSV blockchain to the top, we have to focus on building, he observed. For people to be able to come in and build, that's what we need at this point to be able to differentiate ourselves from the rest of the crypto space. We need to have new people come in and build stuff. That's how we move up. That's how we get more transactions and volume and more people using BSV. Hensley delves into all areas of the Bitcoin SV ecosystem on his channel, from DeFi on BSV to run tutorials to processing your own Bitcoin transactions. Very good, very good. Loving that, all positive stuff. Remember Stefan February from Two Stack Devs? He's building, as he said, he's building the shovels that can be sold to the gold diggers very soon. So let's have a look at our favourite shitcoin site, which is Telegraph. See what's going on here. Saw a few things. Active Bitcoin addresses surged 30% in late July. Who cares? They're talking about Corecoin. Marathon buys 30,000 more Bitcoin miners, targeting 13.3 exahashes hashing power. Well, that's pretty big. BTC price sees 6% correction in contrast to booming Bitcoin chain data. Notice they always use the word, it's a correction. Yeah, we'll make it sound positive. A downturn, in other words. Let's see what's going on here. A cooling off period is welcomed by traders who are already in moderate shock at the veracity of last week's 10 green candle surge. 10 green daily candle surge. So that's where it was. Corecoin dipped below 39,000 on August 2nd. It was in what traders had long predicted would be a necessary reaction to recent gains. Yeah, because it's all speculative crap. Corecoin needs to hold mid $30,000 zone. Data from Cointelegraph Markets Pro and TradingView showed Corecoin hitting local lows of $38,915 on the Bitmap today. After a successful weekend turned less optimistic, the start of the week saw a mixed activity as Bitcoin bulls faced off with a perspective of fresh FUD from regulators. I can't be asked reading the rest of it. It's absolute bollocks. They have no idea. It's just all price up, price down. Any fundamentals in there? Nah, I didn't think so. You know, they're just utterly ignorant of what Bitcoin is all about. But we know what's coming. What's this? There's no reason to hold Corecoin for 100 years. Michael Saylor says, who cares? Brand executive posts discount Utah home listing for Dogecoin. They're gonna sell their home. So they're actually. What is this? What on earth is this? An influencer marketer says a prospective buyers can get 10% off the listing price of his house, listed if the payment is made in Dogecoin. Oh my god, he's going to lose his house. Oh my goodness me. I mean, this is just absolutely insanity. Crypto as a payment option for real estate continues to gain traction as the adoption of digital currencies for commercial transactions continues to take shape. Scott Paul, founder of Utah-based marketing agency Woolly, put up his Saratoga Springs home for sale with Dogecoin as an acceptable payment method, according to a report by Fox 13 on Sunday. While the listing price is set at $399,000, Paul is reportedly ready to offer a 10% discount if the purchase is made via Dogecoin. Commenting on the potential volatility risk associated with real estate deal conducted via Doge, Paul remarked, I'm a very risky person. I think the chances of me selling it in Dogecoin and having it go up by 20, 30, 40% is more likely. So he thinks that Dogecoin is going to go up. But he has no idea that it's going to go to zero. Oh my goodness me. The Woolly founder's background is brand recognition and viral marketing, also offers a likely explanation for the decision to accept Dogecoin as a payment option. Doge is arguably the largest viral meme coin in the crypto space, with its price growth often fueled by the same techniques ubiquitous in the influencer marketing arena. For Paul, the decision to accept Dogecoin for his house is all part of a long-standing interest in cryptocurrencies dating back to 2015. Paul told Fox 13 that he was an early adopter of Corecoin and Ethereum, so he's doing all right then. As previously reported by Cointelegraph, Corecoin payments for real estate are on the rise. And June E1111 hotel and residence and Miami-based luxury condo developer announced the receipt of its first crypto deposit for property purchases. Oh dear. Oh, they have no idea what's coming. They have no idea what's coming. I mean, we've already seen the figures. I honestly think this is the first indicator, because this is exactly what I'd expect with SBI crypto suddenly just not bothering dollar worshipping anymore. They're just like, look, we just want Bitcoin. That's it. You know, willing to forego a 60% opportunity profit loss in dollar value. For wanting Bitcoin. Yeah, it's amazing, really. Let's see what else there is. Was there anything else here of any interest? Like, seriously, Bitcoin technicals. How low will BTC go after failing at a 42k resistance? Who cares? Who gives a monkeys? Apart from these shitcoiners with utter shit for brains. Crazy. Former Bitmain CEO Jihan Wu raises fresh capital for a new crypto unicorn. Again, scamming people. Good grief. Let's have a look at this. Max Rick's Port, a part of Jihan Wu's Bitmain exit strategy, is now valued at over $1 billion in just 2 years. Oh, seriously? Jihan Wu became a prominent name in crypto after co-founding Bitmain Technologies in 2013 and taking it public in 2018. His latest venture, Matrix Port, raised new capital to stand a unicorn level of $1 billion in valuation. With the participation of large venture capital firms, including Tiger Global, DST Global, C Ventures, and K3 Ventures, the Series C funding of Matrix Port raised over $100 million. As a crypto financial services company, Matrix Port tries to implement a Wall Street-style structure that to the vast cryptocurrency system. Oh dear, investors are going to lose everything. According to Ji Yusheng, a CEO of Matrix Port and former Bitmain investor, the company is currently home to high net worth individuals who have a wide range of expectations of risk and return. The firm reported to hold over $10 billion of client assets as of March 2021 and intends to go public in 3 to 5 years as an exit strategy for its investors. As reported earlier by Cointelegraph, Matrix Port was founded by Wu following governmental resistance against Bitmain's initial public offering launched back in 2019. Last year, the startup's revenue peaked at $7 million to $8 million and had reportedly pitched to double the investors' money by 2020 during its last investment cycle. Citing the stringent policies against crypto innovation, Cointelegraph has reported Wu's point of view towards taking out bad actors out of the industry and healing the industry's reputation before Wu's exit for Bitmain. What a hypocrite. The company was estimated to be worth $12 billion in August 2019. Matrixport currently supports the most popular currencies, including Coolcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Bcrash, Litecoin, and Tether. Oh my god. Oh my god. Some people are just so off track. So off track. You know, it's interesting seeing people's paths that they take and how far they go. You know, a bit like, what's his name? Shitcoin Sean from Hard Forking. I mean, you look at his channel now, he's completely lost. Up to his neck in shitcoins. You know, just unbelievable, really. No clue. Absolutely no clue what he's doing. And same with Jihan Hu. Let's see what else there was. Oh yeah, blah 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 blah. Bank of America outlines full potential benefits for ourselves. Oh, who cares? Yeah, all right, interesting. Okay, let's have a look at Decrypt. What's this? Oh, Matrixport joins a growing list of crypto unicorns after a $100 million investment round. Again, we just read that one. So what's this? Friendship ended with Mudasar. Meme sells for 20 ETH as an NFT. What's this? Founder of NFT game loses 16 CryptoPunks and bunch of Ethereum to scammer. Oh well. You know, who cares? I mean, they're not worth anything anyway. He's not really lost anything unless he was going to cash out. So move aside Madison. Highest bidder Andrew Kang is now Mohammed Asif's Raz's best friend. In brief, yet another internet meme has been tokenized as an NFT. The Madison meme sold for $52,000. In September 2015, Pakistani government worker Mohammed Asif Raza made an earth-shattering announcement on Facebook. Friendship ended with Mudasir, now Salaman, my best friend. The news quickly went viral, becoming one of the most recognizable memes on the internet. Almost 6 years later, Raza has managed to book an immense profit from his slapdash meme by auctioning it off as a non-fungible token on NFT Marketplace Foundation. What is it? Pakistani politics? Indian politics? This is really bad. I don't even know who he is. A cricket player or something? Just guessing. The NFT sold this evening for 20 ETH, $52,000 to Andrew Kang of co-founder crypto investment firm Mechanism Capital. All right, that's why he just bought it. Just again, I mean, they're buying it just to pump the price. I mean, they've got so much money. Literally, they don't know what to do with it. You know, I mean, nice position to be in, but it's just all pumpamentals. There's no fundamental value in that whatsoever. Let's have a look at Bcrash news. Look, would you believe this? MasterCard outlines plans for cryptocurrencies, stablecoins, central bank digital currencies. Would you believe it? MasterCard trying to get back in the action. Good grief. Shout out to Elvis Cougat. Thank you for joining me in the chat box. So MasterCard's CEO has outlined the company's plans to develop products and services around cryptocurrencies, stablecoins and central bank digital currencies. We want to be playing a role across all of them. Surprise, surprise. It's obviously a vibrant space around digital currencies, said the CEO. So MasterCard wants to roll in all three crypto areas. Payment giant MasterCard provided an update of its cryptocurrency plans during the company's earnings call Thursday. CEO Michael Maybach explained that his company wants to roll in three crypto areas. In addition to cryptocurrencies such as Coolcoin, the company also focuses on private sector stablecoins and central bank digital currencies, he affirmed. He said here, we want to play a role across all of them. It's obviously a vibrant space around digital currencies. This is a relevant technology. As a multi-rail player, we got to be in this space because people are looking for answers. Yeah, like what the hell are you doing here? For cryptocurrency, Maybach explained we're making it easier for cryptocurrency wallets to connect seamlessly to our network, so they can dump it into fiat through a pilot with Paxos, Circle and Evolve Bank and Trust, which simplifies the conversion of a crypto into fiat. Surprise, surprise, dumping it. The executive added, separately we're partnering with CoinSenses, the Ethereum software engineer firm, to accelerate the development of crypto applications and services to our customers. Absolute load of crap. utter crap. Completely delusional, but we know that anyway. US lawmakers introduced legislation to regulate crypto assets and protect investors. Is that right? PayPal hiring over 100 crypto positions as global cryptocurrency adoption rises. Global adoption of cryptocurrency adoption doubled since January. Blah blah blah. Fed Governor Lalel Brainard. Can't imagine a future without digital dollar. Interesting. Let's see what else there is. Bitcoin difficulty increases 6%. Yeah. NFT leaderboard study highlights the crypto industry's leading NFT collectors. Yeah. B Crash shows maturity in its 4th anniversary. Who cares? Utterly deluded. Promoter of crypto scheme touted as a Steven Seagal pleads guilty. What's this? What is this? Promoter of crypto scheme touted by Steven Seagal pleads guilty, faces 5 years in prison. So it's touted by Steven Seagal, not actually Steven Seagal facing 5 years in prison. A promoter of a cryptocurrency scheme previously touted by famous martial artist and actor Steven Seagal has pleaded guilty for his participation. The scheme falsely claimed that it could generate an 8,000% return for investors within 1 year. And Steven Seagal touted that. Are you kidding me? Crypto scheme promoter pleads guilty. The US Department of Justice, DOJ, announced Friday that John DeMar, 55, has pleaded guilty for his participation in a coordinated cryptocurrency and securities fraud scheme through, although purported digital currency platforms and foreign-based financial accounts. DeMar admitted to conspiring with others to defraud investors, victims by inducing them to invest in their companies. Start options and B2G, that's business to something or other, based on material false and misleading representations. He was charged in February. The DOJ stated that both schemes are fraudulent. Start Options purported to be a cryptocurrency mining and trading platform, while B2G, also known as Bitcoin 2Gen, was purportedly an ecosystem for its native B2G token where users could trade digital and fiat currencies. Absolute scam. Total scam. Good grief. Anyway, I think we're there. That's kind of cool. At 31 minutes. You know, keep an eye on the figures, folks. It's going to get real juicy real soon. So pay mails and chat box in the troll box for anybody who's listening. Elvis Cool Cat, you are first. There is a Duro on the way to you. Here we go. So it should be in my contacts. Elvis Cool Cat, there we go. Swiping to send, on the way to you. Here we go. That's it. I'll give 8 seconds because I think there's a slight delay in me podcasting to anybody else hearing this. So we'll do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're done. As ever, be aware, take care, stay safe out there. Joy giving. Catch you guys later. Get paid for posting your pics on Relica. Download the app now at www.getrelica.com. Get your tweet etched on Twitch, forever on the Bitcoin blockchain. Do it today at www.jointwitch.com. BuyBSV.live, the best place to buy Bitcoin SV online. Support independent content creators on micropayment platforms such as Streamanity, Twitch and Relica. We should profit from our data, not the large corporations who track, monitor and sell it. If you enjoy the Bitcoin content that I produce, please support me by heading over to www.satoshi.tv, where you can keep up to date with all the latest news, gossip and content as it's created. Thanks very much. To get started in Bitcoin, go to freebsv.com, where you can claim your free Bitcoin. Then head over to Twitter and follow @IamSatoshi, where you can take part in his very generous and world famous free giveaways. The future of advertising meets the power of Bitcoin at Tonic Pow. Get paid for posting advertising campaigns to your social media profiles. Go to www.tonicpowads.com.